50 now, well, African-American museums have grown to become essential learning grounds to connect history from its past to the present.
Yeah, for many growing up, you only learned about Black history in February or at home, but now there are museums throughout the nation that display so many untold stories.
I think the museums are crucial. First of all, they tell the story. So you come here to the Reginald Lewis Museum and there are 400 years of Maryland African American history. You go to the Smithsonian Museum and it's 400 years of our entire nation, that history. I think what it does is it helps people understand. If you look at our history, and when I say history, I mean the American history. Because oftentimes you think there's Black history and there's white history, and while there are things that are unique to each race, really all of it's American history, because together all of us have made what America is today. I think we know more than we knew in 1954 and in 1964. So we know that we need quality education. We know what equal housing is and what it looks like. We know what voting rights are and what they look like. We understand that our children do not know our history. And the importance of these museums is to teach them that history. And then secondly is to give them a place to discuss how that history impacts them today.
So I think the way that we bridge the gap is to really focus more on our history, because what our history does is, and when I say our history, I'm talking about Black history, I'm talking about American history, and I'm talking about them as a confluence. So when we focus on history, what we're really doing is developing identity.
And we've been doing that. We have an exhibit called Kin Killing Kin, and one of the things our children learn from that is that African Americans and gun violence on the streets of our cities have killed more of each other in 10 years than the Klan killed in 100 years. Bridging the gap is one of the main missions of this museum, and we bridge that gap through education, because the more people know, the more people will want to learn.